completely my GPU just completely crashed. Um, I'm kind of just like letting my computer like take a second to breathe for whatever reason. Crewin is still trying to open up. I have no idea how this is gonna work. So we'll see how it works. If we drop any frames or anything, we're currently running at 60, so here's hoping that I stay at 60. So we're actually gonna change encoder's preset speed. See how that helps. And then well, I'm gonna exit Steam, exit this. Crewin has opened, so that's good. So I just gotta get it over here now. Boom. So I need to bring these over and then bring this over. And now when we do Black Hollow Capital, we're also going to reduce the memory clock and core clock on my GPU. See if that helps. All right, let's try this. I'm definitely having memory, or not memory issues, temperature issues. My CPU was sitting at 98 degrees, 99 degrees, and my GPU is at 70 with my fan speed at 92%. And that's not good. Why did it just do it twice? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, that is a bug we're gonna have to fix here in this. There's two of a lot of things. Why are there two of those too? Alright, so here's our blunt axe. Now we gotta do the waiting. That wasn't as long a time, actually. Well, I say it works, and I think that's all that matters at this point in time. All of these errors, I have no idea, but I think this is what's causing the big hang. So we'll have to see what happens here. So I want to take message log. I want to take these. No, I want to keep this up here. Now let's bring all of these up. I pretty much just want to have all of these up here. We can get rid of Axe2 and quest data. And let's just see. We can get all of this up here. I think we're running pretty good on stream. I'm not seeing any frame drop. There we go. We can get rid of this. All right, that should help a little bit. I'm hoping repasting my laptop should lower some of the temperatures, maybe by 5 to 10 degrees. And like, I even have one of those like fans blowing directly on the computer. I have it sitting on a laptop cooling pad, and I'm still hitting 100 degrees. Now I am like stretching this computer to the max. I have it connected to a USB-C Thunderbolt dock with 3 monitors at 4K downscaled to 1440, a crap ton of different stuff, like USB peripherals and stuff connected to a external peripheral. I have to check on something else for my wife, so I'm gonna mute and be right back again in a second. Ooh, that's interesting. It's not refreshing. Oh, that's interesting. Is there a here, refresh there? That's still not working? Okay, that's really weird. Well, I will be back in a second, and while I figure this stuff out. All right. I was trying to see if I can find any computer drivers, but I mean, I've been getting them off Driver Easy, and they're verified. But like, it's not finding anything. And apparently this says there's another scan in progress, which is definitely not true. Unless Dell.com SaaS support is still trying to. Oh yeah, looks like it is. No, the scan's already in progress. Yep, that's not true. Oh, whatever. Let's just... Nothing's just wanting to work, and it's super weird. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do some system, some event log. Oh, look at that. Let's see. So, a bunch of the same... So the driver died. I have a feeling I might just have to get a brand new computer at this point. Like, this is just ridiculous. I'm gonna have to probably flush my drivers and redo them at some point. S- Alright, someone found a fix that might work. So let's go C, Windows, System 32, and then look for NVL. Is it? Right click on it, properties. Well, that's fine. Oh well, we'll have to see what happens because it just says the driver died and then a hardware error occurred. So if we head over to device manager, I know we're getting off track here, and I really should be just putting in a ticket. Actually, let's just put in the ticket. I can just put in the ticket at some point and just do GPU driver crash event log, and I can just do it when I get back from vacation. There you go. I'll probably just have to get a complete new I also might have a GeForce 40 series laptop 4070 Windows 11 find. All right, now let's open up Device Manager. Find my display adapters, my 4070 Super or 4070 laptop GPU. I don't know if I have the Super. Do I have the Super? No, this is a 4070, regular 4070. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. Driver is 32.0.15.6081. I don't know exactly what date that's from. 7/30/2024. Release date for game ready driver. Was from August 20th. Studio driver is from August 6th, and this is from 7/30. So I might just do a complete rerun of this. I also might just end up getting GeForce Experience on here because even though I know it tanks performance a little bit, I need to be able to have a decent way of getting my GPU updated. But I don't have any overlay for my stream. I'm not going to end my stream. I'm just going to continue, fighting with what we got. So we already know blunt 1 works. So let's close that and let's just do the rest of the blunt weapons and we will go from there. Trying to clear my phone apps. I'm going to plug it in a second. All right. I don't know. My GPU crashing kind of put a little dent in what I was doing. Essentially, here's the dealio. GPU is at 60. Now, I don't believe we're using the onboard graphics for anything. I might make Windows run on that. Disks are fine. We're maxing out our 32 gigs of RAM, so I am going to have to upgrade RAM at some point, but I probably am going to end up buying building another computer at this point because I have nothing but issues with this laptop as my daily driver for the last 4 or 5 months. Which really sucks, because like I liked having a laptop. I like being able to take it with me places. So I mean it does suck a lot. But what can you do, right? Only can do so much. Anyway, back to this, which obviously my stream looks like it's handling this pretty well. I changed the encoding. I'm gonna change it to 3. So we're gonna create the VFX socket. And this is gonna take us like maybe 5-10 minutes to do the rest of these. We're only gonna do the blunts. I'm gonna do daggers and stuff at a different point. And then there's a couple of next gen IT videos, which I still have my uniform on that I want to try and start shooting. I have like maybe a lot of stuff I want to try and get on the market and sell on various groups. So anyway, if you're in the Michigan area and want a couple old servers, I do have 2 servers that are completely bare bones. I'm going to be putting up for sale. There's no GPU. There's no CPU, no RAM. They do come with both redundant power supplies, I believe, on both. They come with all of the disk trays and everything, so that's good. I gotta see if I have any CPUs for them for either of them, and that will pretty much just determine what happens. But other than that, I have some desktops. I have a beat up laptop that is in fair condition. It works. It's an 11th gen, but it needs like pretty much plastic housing replaced, which I'm not gonna put that up for sale, but whatever. I'm gonna have a bunch of SSDs, RAM, parts, etc. that I'm going to put out for sale. So yeah, keep on the lookout for that if you follow me or if you're in the Michigan area. I do ship a lot of this stuff as well, so again, keep that in mind. Um, create those two sockets. So socket 0 was right here. Socket is up here. Now I'm just gonna say all of these are working without any issue, and we're gonna get rid of item data. So VFX sock, not AOcket socket. I actually need to check one more thing here. This stuff's popping in my head left and right. I had focus time, so I got some stuff done with my business this morning. We're leaving tomorrow morning for Tennessee, um, which I'm excited for. Not to drive at least, but like actually being down there for, a weekend through Labor Day. Send a text message. Look at that. Bada ding, bada boom. Hold on a second. What did I do? I don't think I should have sent that. There we go. Okay. Now since that's done and over with. I just realized I don't have chat open because it died. So now definitely forgot about that. Slipped my mind. So give me a second. If there's anything in chat, I won't know. So I'm gonna have to go to each of the Whew, bless me. Uh, there we go. Let me bring this up. All right, I do not play D&D. Um, my sister does. I never got into it. Oh, let me mute myself. So there's nothing in there. Okay. So I can just put chat here. All right. So yeah, I haven't played D&D. My sister does. I never got into it. Um, would I want to? Maybe. I just don't have the time right now between this game, my main business. Um, I just don't have the time right now. But definitely when, things settle down, once pretty much after I get my first couple clients in my IT company and have the ability to like breathe, I guess is the way I should put it. I would want to like get look at D&D. But other than that, that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. But okay. Blunt weapon 5 looks interesting. Put that down here. Two sockets. Socket 0, socket 1, socket or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, let's bring this over here. Blunt force 6, an actual mace that actually is a traditional metal ball. Yep. So this one's an interesting one. So we're going to make it the tippy top of the mat of that, then this, like so. Boom. Now, VFX socket, boom, boom. Socket is going to go, and socket 0. So I'm going to try that, see how that works. Now, time for this one. I wish I would have the ability to see chat by myself. I can't overlay. I can't do that, can I? All right. Well, I guess I'll just bring it up like this so I can just see it right here. All right. That's the best I can do. Um. So that way now I can actually just see chat while I'm working on stuff here. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to have happen here. All right, so bottom of the barrel, we're gonna go just above it, and then do the VFX socket, which none of these have VFX. It's just gonna be nice to create it in the future if I want to have VFX. So let's put that right there and that right there, and now they're all done. So that puts us at regular. My screwdriver is almost done charging, so I can charge my phone after that. I don't have enough USB-C chargers. I mean, I do, I just don't have enough places to plug them in. But, um, so that's part of the weapons done. Show folder view, static mesh. So we got pretty much the first row done. Now we gotta finish all the knives, the pole arms, and the swords. Just to have just to have these weapons finished. There's multiple more, and we're gonna keep that up like that. Let's undo that. And let's look for more weapons. Fancy pack, mine shafts, weapon effects, warrior pack, shields. There's a few shields with No textures? What the heck? There we go. It just doesn't want to work. There we go. I have to actually like open them up for the text to work again. I think we should get the shields working. That's that makes the most sense to me because we've added weapons, but we have not added shields. So let's go content browser 3 and let's just go open up item data. Easiest way for me to find it. Shield like so. There's only one socket, the VFX socket. So let's open up all shields. Edit. Boom. Now we can just VFX socket. Copy the name. And now I can just create socket, F2, paste. Create socket, paste. Create socket, paste. Create socket, paste. And now I can save all. And close them all. Boom. Look at us go. We already have that done. Now, we can do that I can duplicate shield. And we're going to call this buckler, a buckler shield. And we're going to make sure that I have, ooh, not that. Wow, I can't even spell shield right either. S-H-I-E-L-D. We're going to do this called a buckler shield. A small circular buckler shield. We're going to just do buckler, not knuckler. Buckler. And if I just have in shield. Okay. Now let's create an item pickup for said shield, which we can just duplicate this one. And let's just type in buckler shield. And now this is where things get interesting. We do not have any sockets in place for the shields or anything. For okay, so I can use this a one time where it did the dual quest. So here's buckler shield. We equip the shield. So essentially, I have to do a complete 180 and a complete 180. So let's open up the skeleton. ALS character. Let's click on the character and man. Skeleton. Oh yeah, was this the right one? Right socket or right character or not? Yeah, it is. So when I think it's up against the spine, so I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah, let's pull this off. Shield back. We need to against spine 03, and we're going to create a socket. And we're gonna call this shield back on FCS. And we're going to add a preview mesh. Call this grab the buckler shield. And then we're gonna get the location of this, paste it like so. And then we can we're gonna leave it out just a wee bit for that. So now we head into item data and we do unequipped, which we can remove attached assets. And L, add socket, shield, and L, non-FCS. We're just gonna automatically add it on here. Okay. Now we have to attach the buckler shield again. And we're gonna grab the relative location. Perfect. So if we use a specific animation and type in shield, or what is it maybe called, like block? No. Oh, right, I forgot. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I am so sorry. Ugh. All right, that should be enough. Let's save this. Let's go in, see if it works. Oh. Okay. Let's go. We need to move it up a little bit higher. So, great. Now we actually like gotta go and try and find. Oh, here we go. ALS mannequin skeleton. Ha! Yeah, like this looks dumb. Oh, that's fists. Let me just type in block again. Go. But now we can create another shield. Instead of buckler, it'll be herb shield. Herb shield 01. We're gonna call this herb shield. Now we're going to duplicate it again. This is going to be tight. And also make sure to get rid of the description because we're just going to herb shield. Let's just put in shield 20. And then we're going to put this in shield 22. Tight shield. Next up, that's Viking shield getting shield 25. And then Hawaii shield getting shield 23. Look at us go. So let's create 3 more. We're gonna get, if I can find any of them. Oh, looks like these are in, okay. Shield Tobias. Shield Viking. Tight. Okay, so let's test out all 3 shields and tight shield is it needs to be changed. But I mean, okay. The shield, fine. Oh, okay, and then kite shield needs to do like a full 180. So we're gonna have to create sockets for those 2 different shields, but they do look pretty neat on them. So we can remove preview mess. And we're gonna create another socket. No, not. Yeah, in this socket. Put this over here. That's interesting. All right, I gotta check something else for my wife, so I'll be back again in a second. Alright, I also took off my plasma donation band-aid because, well, look at my arm. It was on there pretty tight, so I'm just gonna let it air out, let my skin kind of like get back to the way it's supposed to be because it was super tight and I've had it on for a couple hours and it hurt. So, um, we're going to add another socket. We're going to rename this kite shield, and we're going to add a preview asset for the kite shield, and we're going to copy a location, make sure that the specific animation is a block animation, and essentially make it so that the kite is so yeah, that definitely doesn't work that way. There we go. Now that is a little bit buggy. So let's try and see how we can improve this. I want to make sure it kind of looks like it's still in his hand, which it does. Speaking of, let's actually half the camera speed. There. There we go. Now it actually looks like he's using it. Let's bring it down so it looks like it's in the middle here. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now we need to add one more socket for the Pavai's shield, unfortunately. So we're going to remove attached assets and then add a preview asset called revise. We're going to copy the relative location of the kite shield and bring it to and then along with the rotation. Well, we don't have to do rotation. We pretty much just have to make sure that this shield looks fine when he is holding it. So we gotta bring it over like this. Oh, maybe we might have it at like a slight incline. We don't want it to like look like it's super weird. There we go. All right, now we're gonna save that. Go back to item data. Device shield, we're gonna take to. I'm gonna bring this. Whoops, I did not mean to close out of skeleton asset. That should make things a lot nicer. All right, now we can remove the preview asset. So now, when we're actually in the game, the shields, when you're holding them, will be in a good position. Now, we have to make it so that the position on their backs is a lot easier. So that requires us to come down here for shield back non-FCS, which is up to spine 03. And we need to create 2 sockets, maybe. So we're just going to create them both right now anyway. And I know first one we have to do via shield back non-FCS, which we can take from shield non-FCS and pretty much just copy and paste this. Add the Pavise shield. Let's copy the rotation as well. So that way it looks like that. And then we also have to bring it around like so. So that way it looks normal. So now we're also going to test this out on the kite shield. If we have a second here to head back down to this. Whoop. So let's remove preview assets and then add the kite shield. Okay, kite shield is fine as well. So we just need to do large shield. And then we can delete What the hell just happened? I don't know what happened, so we're about to find out. I mean, everything looks okay. Let's go grab our shields and test out the new locations and see how it works. So if we didn't actually add them. Hold on a second. We forgot to add them. What, the Pavai's shield, and then the kite shield. Okay, let's try it again. That's still upside down. That looks good. This looks great. All right, that's decent. Now, Pavai's shield, kite shield. We have to add this. So let me just do kite. Unless we're just not using the right stuff for this. Kite shield. You're right, we're only using Pavai's. I don't think we have Herb Shield on here, so let's change this one. Herb Shield. I'm assuming this one needs to be changed as well. This is gonna be the last thing we're gonna be changing and getting done before I end the stream. Because there's now a list of things I have to do for my wife. I just told him to tack them on and I would end the stream and just do them all. And then stream again later tonight. Hopefully. I always say when I stream and then she makes it end stream. So. Herb Shield. Needs to use Kite. Oh. Okay. Now let's try that out. And if this works, we'll end the stream. Doing pretty good on time. We added 4 or 5 fully functional shields. and reduce as much animation issues as possible. So, kite, kite shield. For some reason, that's the provides. Herb shield. Also looks great. It's not really in the right position, but that's okay. Kite shield also looks good, and is good as well. Um, what is going on? We're not even gonna try and figure out what the heck just happened. But yeah, that's good enough. We're going to end the live stream here. I'm gonna do some more stuff after I'm done with all of this stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next live stream.